bọ́jọ́ bá la máa là kedere. Ẹ kú ojúmọ́ aláyọ̀ gbogbo bí tẹ́ bá ti láǹfààní àti máa wò wá. Òní ní ọjọ́ 19 oṣù kẹwàá, ire gbogbo wa wálé, ayọ̀ gbogbo wa wálé nítorí pé ọdẹ lèmi. Mo ti lọ́nú igbó mo ti pẹran ọ̀wàwà. Ó di dandan kiri wá mi wálé. Mo lọ́nú igbó mo pẹran òkété. Ó di dandan kíkó ré mi kété, kánò ré mi kété, ibi ó yá máa ré mi kété lásìkò tá a wà yìí. Ọmọ 19 lélẹ́dùmarè àṣewá o. Tọmọ bá ṣe dáadáa wọ́n mọ̀ kí 9 wọ́n kì í 10 bẹ́ẹ̀ bá pa 9 àti 10 pọ̀ ẹ̀rọ ti sọ di 19 ni. Ṣùgbọ́n náà bá mi ò ní ṣe wá lọ́mọ 50 láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ẹ ṣàlékẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ tó ẹ̀mí nítorí pé tọmọ bá yọ ọmọ pàpà ńlá kí wọ́n wà níbẹ̀ rí ogún bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ọgbọ̀n tí inú ẹ̀ náà ló máa ṣe. Ẹ̀yin ẹ pa ogún àtọgbọ̀n ẹ pa àpapọ̀ mọ́ra wọn kẹrin kó ti fún yín 50 ní jẹ́bẹ̀. Ẹ kú ojúmọ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí ní gbogbo àgbáyé tẹ̀tẹ̀ láǹfààní àti máa wà. Ojú yín ò ní fọ́, etí yín ò ní di. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sí ìkànnì Babagbagede Ìmọ̀ TV lórí YouTube níbi tẹ́ ti mọ orí wa wò bí ìran. Ẹ mọ́ gbàgbé àti tí àbí subscribe ti ń bẹ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ rẹ̀. Lẹ́yìn ẹ rí aago ìran létí kan náà, ìyẹn ni ó mọ̀ ṣòfófó fún yín, yóò mọ̀ sí yín gbẹ́rẹ́ pàpọ̀ pé a tún ti dé o, àti dòde bá a ṣe máa ń dé ní gbogbo ìgbà. Ó bá sì jẹ́ ojú òpó ìkànnì ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ Gbàgede Ìmọ̀ with Aláwìyé Adébáyọ̀. Ẹ lọ sí Instagram wa Gbàgede Ìmọ̀ _22 ibẹ̀ lẹ́tì mọ́ rí wa. Ẹ mọ́ sì gbàgbé láti bá wa dòwò pọ̀ nítorí pé ìpolówó ọjà báyìí ńlá ló mọ òun. Ìpolówó ọjà náà ló jẹ́ kéde ètò kó mọ ògùn dáadáa. Ẹ pọ̀ sí ẹ̀ka ìpolówó ọjà wa. Ẹ mọ̀ rí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yẹn bó ṣe ń lọ lójú ẹ̀. Olúgbòjẹ sọ pé òun mú wọn wà. Èmi ní Olóyèdè Olúdámilọ́lá Joseph apẹ́tẹ́ èdè tó fàwọn èdè bọ́rọ̀ dìbò olódò ìlú àkéde sí ọ̀gbìn olóhùn yẹn kò dìkan ẹ̀kọ́ ojúmọ́.
Beautiful morning again from this angle, and I'm letting you know it's another edition of Ojumo Alayo, that good morning show from Babagbagede TV, coming to you for your viewing and listening pleasure. It's another interesting part of it today because we'll have some of the dailies and short headlines, and our discussion path is coming forth. Always wanting you to know BGI TV is the best place to be. My name is Rabila Lawal. First are some of the headlines that rocks Nigerian dailies this morning, which is coming. Joseph, how are you?
Well,
let's have it in details.
Oh yeah. Kókó ìròyìn àkọ́kọ́ tí ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ mi ní sọ wípé lára ọ̀kan lára àwọn adarí tí ń bẹ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó tí àwọn agbébọn tí wọ́n yìnbọn pa, àwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí rẹ̀ sọ pé ọta ìbọn 11 ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ làwọn rí yọ lára rẹ̀ lára ẹnìkan ṣo táwọn agbébọn pa. Ẹ gbà mí, báwo ló ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀? Ẹ kà á lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ nínú ìwé ìròyìn wa.
On the Punch as well, 11 bullets removed from body of Lagos director killed by gunmen. Family is talking.
Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Sokoto Aminu Tambuwa ló ti ń sọ pé ẹ̀yin ọmọ ológun ilẹ̀ wa o, ẹ jọ̀wọ́ ẹ lọ ṣe àtúnyẹ̀wò síbẹ̀ ṣe ń kojú àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ jàǹdùkú àwọn agbébọn lórílẹ̀‐èdè wa Nàìjíríà. Ẹ tún ṣe àtúnṣe sí i, ẹ jẹ́wé sóbì kí n tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ ṣe kó ba lè bọ́pọ̀ sí i.
Also from the Punch as well, Tambuwa urges army to review military operation strategies.
Gbọmọgbọmọ báyìí là ń rọ́fà àdìtí ọ̀rọ̀ bí àwọn agbébọn bí àwọn ajínigbé bí àwọn agbénipa ńlá mẹ́nu bà lóòrọ̀ tòní. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún sáré lọ sí ọ̀rọ̀ ìkìlọ̀ tí aláṣẹ ilẹ̀ wa Muhammadu Buhari eléyìí tó sọ. Aláṣẹ ilẹ̀ wa ajagun gbébọn tì ajagun fẹ̀yìntì Muhammadu Buhari ló ń sọ wípé ẹ mọ́ gbáradì o, ẹ kú àmójúbà ìṣubú yín àtòdé láti wá wó yín lulẹ̀. Àwọn wo ló ń bá wí? Àwọn agbébọn, àwọn jàǹdùkú, àwọn agbénipa ńlá aláṣẹ Muhammadu Buhari tó sọ fún bẹ́ẹ̀.
Be ready for crushing defeat, Buhari tells bandits.
Èèmọ̀ límọ̀ràn onímọ̀sùpá aya rẹ̀ dégbò òun lọ̀rọ̀ tó tún ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí o. Àwọn agbébọn ń ṣe tiwọn lọ́tọ̀, a tún ti wá rí àwọn ọmọ ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ òkùnkùn ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ tó ṣe pé wọ́n dá wàhálà sílẹ̀ wọ́n sì gba ẹ̀mí èèyàn 4 ní ìpínlẹ̀ Akwa Ibom lágbègbè kan bẹ̀. Àwọn ọmọ ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ òkùnkùn ni wọ́n tún ń gbé tiwọn dé yìí. À ń jèkúrú kó tán àwọn kan tún bọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ sáwọn.
Cultist clash claims 4 lives in Akwa Ibom communities.
Ó yẹ ẹjẹ́ ká wá lọ sọ̀rọ̀ pápápá nípa ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin ti ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó níbi tí wọ́n ti ń sọ wípé àwọn tí wọ́n fara kó ní àsìkò tí wọ́n ṣe ìpolongo ìwọ́de fífi òpin sí àwọn ọlọ́pàá dìgbòlùjà ìyẹn EndSARS wọ́n gbowó tùlùtùlù kan fún àwọn tí wọ́n farapa yálà àwọn tí wọ́n ti kú àwọn tó ta àbọ̀ ṣèṣì bà àwọn tí àwọn ọlọ́pàá tí wọ́n ṣèṣì fi ọwọ́ òfin mú lọ́nà àìtọ́ àti àwọn tí wọ́n sì wà lókè èèpẹ̀ tí iye wọn lọ bí 90 níye 70 wọ́n ní wọ́n gbowó tùlùtùlù tí í ṣe okòólénírínwó dín mẹ́wàá owó mílíọ̀nù náírà níye yẹn ẹ bú ẹ̀kúnrẹ́rẹ́ rẹ̀ lọ lónìí lórí yẹn á ti máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa yẹn àfọ́gbáyé.
Absolutely, it's coming as a fresh decision and judgment from the Lagos panel concludes sitting awards 410 million naira to 70 victims. And this is going to be our topic for discussion this morning, as it is stated. #NSAS protest. Lagos panel concludes sitting award 410 million naira to 70 victims. Josephs, 410 million naira to 70 victims. Is it enough?
Ó ṣeé ṣe kó má tó, ó sì ṣeé ṣe kó pọ̀ jù fáwọn òní, ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá wo ti àwọn tí ẹ̀mí wọn ti bọ́.
That is where I'm going.
Owó òtẹ́mì torí àwọn bíi mẹ́rin bíi márùn-ún ládàpọ̀ wọn bí tó ṣe pé ẹ̀mí wọn ti bọ́, wọn ò sí lókè ìpẹ̀mọ́, wọn ti gbèkúrú jẹ lọ́wọ́ ẹbọra.
Now, in details, this is the story. The Lagos State Judicial Panel on Restitution for Victims of SARS-related abuses and other matters has held its valedictory sitting after 131 proceedings. It means they've been sitting upon sitting. Chairman of the panel, Justice Doris Okuwobi, who read out the decisions of the panel on Monday, announced the award of 148.2 million naira to 23 deserving petitioners. These are the petitioners, 23 of them. They include Michael Owejo, 10 million naira, Fatai Ogunseye late, 10 million naira, Adeola Mukaila, 700,000 naira, Stella Edebwa, 500,000 naira, Akako Adekunle, 10 million naira, Mustafa Ramat, 10 million naira, Kofi Jackson, 5 million naira, Ikechukwu Iloamozo, late, down to his death, 10 million naira. Also, to one Shegun
Adekoya.
Yes. Also with his own, they're about like 10 million naira, if I'm right.
Million ko.
Yes.
No million naira. Tí ẹ wá ní tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tó ń fi yẹn million ko ní kówó rẹ̀ ló kéré jù.
Unlawful arrest.
Wọ́n mú lọ́nà àìtọ́. Àwọn ọlọ́pàá ló fọwọ́ òfin gbé yẹn.
In conclusion, and Shegun Ishola, injury sustained from gunshots, 5 million naira. Fine. The sitting has done it well after almost a year. Now, the David feed from Lagos that yes, they have seen 70 victims. Now, the question is this, Joseph. If this money is truly to be paid to the families of the late and the ones alive, those whose body has already shaped from injuries, brutality by the police, and bullet itself, Nigerian army claimed that they were not at Lekki toll gate. Offense number one. Number two, they later claimed they were there and they never shot any bullets. Later on, they came out again to say they were there with their ammunitions and firearms into the air. Exactly. Number four, they called them again for interrogation onto press release. They now said, okay, actually they didn't shoot into the thin air. They shoot at people on peace protests, but with a rubber bullet. My question is this: does rubber bullet kills? It doesn't kill. How come people that were killed were taken out of the Lekki toll gates? Their cops. Where are the cops? Where are the cops for normal burial rights? They've been denied fundamental human rights even when they are no more on earth. What do you see to it?
Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí sọ sí ni lẹ́nu, ó buyọ̀ sí, ìsórí yóò ṣe pọ́nlá, iye ò ṣe tú dànù, ó wá lágbára. Nígbà tá a sọ pé wọ́n rí báyìí, wọ́n mú wọn bọ́rọ́, wọ́n ń bọ́ bọ́rọ́, bóyá nítorí pé àti ìrí wọn mú lọ́rùn ọwọ́, ìgúnpá láti mú wọn tó ti ń jábọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n lẹ́yìn òrẹ́yìn, Yorùbá sọ pé ọ̀tá fàsókè tó yí ló borí. Ọba yóò bá rí ẹ, ọba òun wò ó kedere. Ẹ̀yin ò sì lè gọ́ sẹ́yìn abẹ́rẹ́ tàbí ẹ̀yìn kankan. Ó rò pé òun ti mú jẹun. Nítorí pé wọ́n rò yẹn, káwá wò ó ẹ̀mí tó ti bọ́. Nígbà tó yá, Akínlọ́ ti lọ. Akínbọ̀dé ẹjẹ́ wá fẹ́ oyè àbọ̀ sínsìn. Ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin ti ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, wọ́n ti wá gbà kámú pé ó dáa ti gbà pa jẹ̀bi ẹ̀kú nípa wá. Ìjọba níjọba ń jẹ́. Gbàtàwọn ọmọ ológun ilẹ̀ wa tá a ní kí wọ́n kojú àwọn nǹkan yẹn tí wọ́n jáde tó ní àwọn òyìnbọn sí wọn o, ojú òfurufú làwọn yìnbọn sí o. Ńgbò yá, wọ́n ní ọta àbọn onírọ́bà ńlá wọn lò. Ńgbò yá, wọ́n náà wọ́n kàn àwọn òsín bẹ̀ rárá. Ńgbò yá, wọ́n náà wọ́n débi àwọn kàn lé wọn dànù. Ẹgbẹ́ ìwo la fẹ́ mú gangan, kò sẹ́ni tí ó fọ̀bẹ tó lù jẹ̀ṣù. Ṣùgbọ́n bí tá a fẹ́ wá lọ rè, owó tí wọ́n pín fún wọn yẹn, àpò ìjọba ló ti wá òde ní. Ìkejì ni pé èlò gan ni wọ́n fẹ́ fún èèyàn tó lè tó ẹ̀mí tó ti lọ. Ọmọ ẹni kú lóòótọ́ ni Yorùbá sọ pé ó sọ̀jọ́ ọmọ ẹni nù lọ. Àti wá gbà ń sí ọmọ òòrùn ọmọ tún wá kú. Ọmọ wo ló ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ bí nínú ìdílé wọn tó fẹ́ tó àwọn tó ti gbẹ́mìí mi? Ọmọ wo? Ó tiẹ̀ nìkan bí tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọkọ àti ìyàwó papọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà táwọn náà lọ́wọ́ nínú ẹ̀ tí wọ́n fara gbá nínú ẹ̀. Ìyá wa Julius Adéògùn àti ọkọ wọn àwọn méjèèjì ọ̀pá 10 million naira ọkọ̀ lé wọn lọ́wọ́. Okoronkwo Sylvester ìyẹn náà ti gbẹ́mìí mi wọ́n fún yẹn náà òun nìkan wọ́n fún mílíọ̀nù 10. Títí Agnes wọ́n fún yẹn náà mílíọ̀nù 10. Ọmọọba tún wà ńbẹ̀ ẹgbàá mi ọmọọba Akaba ìyẹn náà tún wà ńbẹ̀ wọ́n fún yẹn náà ní 500,000 ìyẹn ní ìdajì mílíọ̀nù ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀ta náírà ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀ta ẹgbẹ̀rún. Chukwuedera Uba wọ́n fún yẹn ní mílíọ̀nù 4. Ṣeun Bámgbóṣe wọ́n fún yẹn ní mílíọ̀nù 9. Ìbéèrè tí mo wá fẹ́ béèrè rẹ̀ kí ni òdiwọ̀n tí wọ́n gbélẹ̀ tí wọ́n fi ké pé iye tó tọ́ sẹ́yìn yìí rẹ̀?
Now, to me, there is no payment that can bring back a soul that is gone. 2, there is no treatment that treats an injury to now make that surface come as how it's been from birth. Now, if this money are being shared, 10 million naira, 1 million naira, 500,000 naira, why is it coming late? Yes. Why is it coming late? The happiness in those homes that their lads were killed cannot be restored anymore. Because this is a judgment denied. For how long are we going to continue with this lawlessness, with this recklessness, with this, let me use the word, barbaric attitude? If a governor is voted in to be in power to rule or govern a state, you are there to be the chief security officer of that state and to safeguard the lives and property of your citizens within that state. And not only you being in that position to govern that state, but also you should be the only one responsible for their well-being. Fine, we're not saying you should start sharing food from house to house, sharing money. No. Do not make it mandatorily that only during election you will now need to share food around. Don't forget, when this money are being shared out, the person principal enough to collect this money from those politicians definitely would have cut out some things. For example, Joseph, in Ghana recently, I learned that all of the youths in a particular community returned bag of rice, tomato paste, spaghetti, to mention a few, was returned back to the government vans. Because let's say, for example, in Lafenwa in Abeokuta now, let's say politicians are around, you know, with their parties, flags and stuff, like that. They always say Nigerian youths are lazy, but election time will come, they will come use you. Are we lazy? Rise up now to fight and speak that yes, we are not only useful during election time. To cut the story short, Joseph, because I know you still want to add something. Now, 2023 is just some years to come, like almost a year and a half to come. There is no regular power in the country as a whole. There is no good road. I learned to see that the villages, even suburbs in some other villages, their roads, which is untarred, it's even more tolerable than the tarred roads we have in the city. It's alarming. If Songota can be an industrial hub in the whole of Ogun State, bringing the highest revenue, I think the largest local government in Nigeria with the highest VAT. Yes. Look at the roads. Check out the factories, the industries all around this community. And your eyes are there wide open. Instead, if you do the good thing, who shall praise you? And when you do the wrong thing, or you deny doing the wrong thing, doing what is best for us, our citizenry of this country, I tell you, your name will surely be on our lips forevermore. Either good or bad, the records are written clearly like crystal stars in the sky. What is your take?
Ibi tẹ́mi tí ẹ fẹ́ wá gbé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn sí àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wa nígbà tá a ní a jáde a ṣe ìwọ́de a rí i pé ìwọ́de wa ó padà wá bí èso rere òun ló fòpin sí àwọn ọlọ́pàá dìgbòlùjà tá a sọ yìí EndSARS lásìkò táwa ń sọ yìí àwọn tí wọ́n ṣe ìwọ́de nígbà yẹn ń lẹ́ fi ẹ̀mí wọn ṣe gbọdọ̀ báyìí ẹ̀dẹ́mi wọn lè gbọdọ̀ ní báyìí tó bá máa di ọdún 2023 tí àsìkò àti polongo ìbò tàbí ká láti dìbò ní nǹkan bí oṣù kejì àbóṣù kẹta lọ́dún 2023 tí ó bá dé àwọn ọ̀dọ́ wọ̀nyí náà lẹ́ẹ̀tù wá padà wá ké sí ṣé ká tó wá bọ́ ta ká tó wá lọ ṣe káwa náà bá yín jàjà jàǹdùkú ẹ mọ́ sì gbàgbé o àwọn olórí wa lórílẹ̀‐èdè wa Nàìjíríà ọmọ wọn kì í gbé lórílẹ̀‐èdè wọ́n ti kó wọn palẹ̀ mọ́ wọn lọ sọ́hùn ilé ìwé táwọn ọmọ wọn lọ kì í ṣe bí ọ̀hún ni àwa làwa ń ka ìwé gbàrọ̀gbòdò rí ọmọ wọn kàwé lókè òkun tó ń wà tó wá sílẹ̀ bàbá wọn lé nígbà tí ó bá di àsìkò ìdìbò wọ́n palẹ̀ mọ́ ọmọ wọn kó máa lọ ní kó wọ́n fọ ara wọn dí àtọmọ èmi bá tiẹ̀ máa fara mi di ọmọ ó yá òkèèrè yá ọmọ ẹni ní òsè ni ó wàá tún gbọdọ̀ kú lójú mi wọ́n palẹ̀ mọ́ wọn àwọn ọmọ lọ́mọ tó wá di pé ọmọ náà là ń rán sínú yìí kọ́ àwọn tó di ọmọ lọ́mọ là ń ránṣẹ́ dé tòrútòrú yìí kọ́ nítorí ọ̀wá ya èmi lẹ́nu ni pé tó bá wá rán yín náà wọn ru iṣẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ máa gbowó lẹ ṣe ń lọ ẹfẹ̀ ní ara yín dì ewu wá tún ní ti àwọn ọmọ ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ òkùnkùn táwọn fúnra wọn wá tún kọlu ara wọn ó tún gbàdùn ìyẹn ló le jù ń bẹ̀ o ìbá dáa kẹ́ ẹ gbà kìlọ̀ ó kọ rí ó sùn ju wúrà wọn fàdákà lọ ìjà dọ́là ó kọ lásán nínú sọ ni tábà torí pé a bọ́ sínú ẹgbẹ́ òkùnkùn kan a darapọ̀ pẹ̀lú wọn ẹ mọ́ gbàgbé ìmọ̀ ń gbani lásìkò kan ṣùgbọ́n ìgbà kan ń bọ̀ tí yóò gbá yín o kó lè mọ́ gbà yín mọ́ lásìkò ìgbà yẹn ẹ̀bí àwọn ènìyàn lásán ẹ̀jẹ̀ aláìmọ́wọ́mẹsẹ̀ á tún mọ ṣòfò nírú àsìkò bẹ́ẹ̀ irú àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n ti wá ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ ló ṣe pé ó dùn mí bóyá ìgbà tó bá ń lọ sílé ìwé tó bá délé ìwé ìwà táwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wọn wù ló máa ń mú wọn sún sínú ẹgbẹ́ òkùnkùn nígbà míì bóyá èmi náà mo fẹ́ mẹ́nu bẹ̀ èmi náà fẹ́ darapọ̀ mọ́ wọn lọ́pọ̀ fi ń di ọmọ ẹlẹ́gbẹ́ òkùnkùn láwọn ọgbà míì ó ṣe ṣe kó jẹ́ ìfúngunmọ́ ẹlòmíì ó lè má wù ú àfi kó ṣe o bó ṣe ẹ̀mí rẹ̀ ó bọ̀ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ fi ń lọ́wọ́ sí ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ ká mú yẹn kúrò ń bẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká padà sórí kókó ń ta ní àwọn ọmọ ọlọ́mọ tó ń tẹ̀lé wọn nígbòdò yẹ gan-an ni kókó ń ta fẹ́mi jáde mẹ́sì.
Now, Joseph, if cultists keep on having these clashes all around the country as a whole, number one, they are not watchers.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
But you see them with series of
oríṣiríṣi
cutlasses, jackknife to mention a few.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
You see them with firearms and ammunition. Where are they getting it from?
That's number
one. Yes. Then number two, today is the 19th day in the month of October, 2021, and also Maulid Nabi for Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, which is marking the birth of celebrating the life and traditions of Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. That is why all of the Nigerian students are being given a rest for today. Declared a free day, public holiday in Nigeria, and I believe some other part of the country too, as well celebrating the Maulid Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, which I pray we shall all have more of it in our lifetime. Number one. Then number two, the president said, Joseph, that the bandits, people who are involved in banditry, should expect a crushing defeat. It is a laughing headline. In the sense that, for how long have we been experiencing killings from banditry? Kidnapping. You know, there's a saying from the elders that says, when you see a tree growing wrongfully, before it turns out to be a robot, that you may not have that access in public. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, they started from stopping our poor farmers from going to farm. Now, ordinary Gary, let me speak pidgin. Gary used to be something accessible freely. But right now, you dare not say you want to buy Gary under naira. A kid or a crèche student, age of 0 to like 3 or 4, will finish under naira Gary and still say, Mama, I'm hungry. Before, if you buy Gary under naira, bros, mommy, sister, you go do eba.
jẹjẹ inú ẹ̀ ti gbọ̀ngàn so nígbà tí èmi wà nílé ẹ̀kọ́ alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ ike gàrí 40 naira ni ike ìlàrin gàrí ike funfun báyìí ni ó ga sókè díẹ̀ sórí nínú ike yẹn tá a bá mú ní gàrí a lè mú tán bá a rò lẹ́bà a lè jẹ tán lásìkò gbà yẹn inú wa ń dùn àwọn bàbá wa kan náà wà fẹ́ pé táwọn náà wá ń sọ káàkiri nígbà yẹn ni pé ó ti hàn o táwa tó ń sọ pé 40 naira ní ike gàrí 10 naira ní lárin nísìnyí àpò kan àbọ̀ ni wọ́n ń ta ike gàrí kó o tó rí náà ó dogun àwọn kan tà 350 ibo láyé ń kọjú sí tó wá di pé wọ́n ti lé gbogbo àwọn àgbẹ̀ kúrò nínú oko báyìí àwọn darandaran àwọn tó dìdí yìí ṣe nǹkan ọ̀sìn tí wọ́n ti lé wọn kúrò ní ìsọ pé àwọn Fúlàní tí wọ́n sọra wọn darandaran àwọn darandaran tó dìdí ní ẹran tí wọ́n táwọn náà ń kó jẹ káàkiri wọ́n ti lé gbogbo wọn kúrò ìgbà tó ọ̀rá yè lóko gba ó ní nǹkan òní wọn ara ni wá lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà nǹkan nira ẹ̀bílà tí ó ti jẹun láàárọ̀ ẹni tí ó bá rí ní arúgbó ni kó béèrè kọ́kọ́ rẹ̀ gbọ́.
We need to act on this show. That's why we are here. Thank God for life. Absolutely. Again, another food which is known in Nigeria as the only best proteinous food, beans, used to be available at the shelf at the shops. But right now, bro.
Jẹ́kẹ̀ sáré má bínú. Ìròyìn kan ló tún wọlé yàjòyàjò sí tó sọ pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn wọ́n ti mú àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ agbénipa àwọn ajínigbé tí wọ́n pa ọmọ ọdún 7 kan ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn yìí wọ́n ti mú wọn àwọn tó kù ọmọ ọdún 2 àtàwọn kéékèèké míì tí wọ́n ti pa àwọn ọlọ́pàá tí wọ́n ti wá fojú wọn báyìí ṣé n dáhùn sọ náà kọ́ ni báyìí.
Absolutely, it's a new story dropping that says the Nigerian police force, that's Ogun State Command, has arrested underage that have killed a young teenager, 7-year-old person. The story is still fresh on the Punch newspaper. For updates and more stories, you can handle the Punch newspaper for that. There's this story I want to share again. It happens around Ogere Access. Just because you needed to make a subscription for a girlfriend, these guys went out, I think Saturday through Sunday thereabouts. They are now at Elewero, the headquarters in Abeokuta of the state. Underage, 18-year-old boys. One of them stopped a bike, an Hausa man bike, asked the man that, okay, take him to some place. So along the way, en route to where his friends are waiting, just because of subscription of 1,000 naira, Joseph's. Along the way, one man was passing by, knows the Okada guy, who happened to be, I think it was man. Yes, he's an Hausa bike man. Greeted the Hausa bike man, and they went ahead. So getting to the destination to drop the young man, the underage 18 boy behind here, it drops. Then the bike man now said, "Pay me my money." Guess what happened? The guy now pretended as if he's searching for the money on him. Surprisingly, his other friends came out from the bush with cutlasses. They now asked the Hausa man, "Give us all the money you have on you." The man pleaded, "Please, I have just 5,500 naira on me." They collected the money. It happened recently, weekend, it happened in Abeokuta, in Ogun State, Ogere Access. Yes. The bike man gave them the 5,500. They retrieved the money from him forcefully. The guy who came with the bike now told the friends that, no, now you shouldn't have brought out cutlasses because there was a man that saw I and this bike man who knows this bike man. So should we let him go or we should kill him? Honestly, the bike man was hacked to death. Honestly, 18-year-old boys. They butchered this guy and packed the pieces into the bush. You know how they got arrested? They now drove the bike from the bush to Express to sell off the bike. Chassis. It was this God-willing man that got them and said, "Okay, fine. If you intend to sell this bike, may I have the papers of the bike?" They started murmuring. They started stuttering. When this man now sees that, okay, fine, there is something hidden from the sale of this bike to me, he now went to the nearest police station at Ogere Access to report the case. On returning, because the man said, "Let me go and use ATM to get the money for the bike." Yes, exactly. On returning, they came back with the police and they got arrested.
Lemon.
The major guy who brought the bike man now confessed by saying it was his girlfriend data subscription he wanted to activate.
Because it's all
And he has no money. That just because of 1,000 naira, they killed that bike man.
Where
Where are we going?
Exactly.
Exactly. This is how far these stories are coming. But it's so disheartening that the youths to become leaders of tomorrow are now killers of today. They join this cult stuff, they join this bad gang right from primary school these days. It's so disheartening. I just don't want to mention the schools as in the name of the school. Because as we're saying, we have bad boys in this school. We also have good boys there. Because there are some old student associations that are doing wonderfully well in their respective fields.
Exactly. What
do you see to these young boys? Of what future are they?
Orílẹ̀-èdè wa Nàìjíríà, ibi kan lábàárà wa já, ibi tá a fẹ́ bá yàrá já ní òye wa. Ṣùgbọ́n bó ṣe wà lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà náà ló wà lórí orílẹ̀-èdè àgbáyé o. Ìyẹn lówó Yorùbá tó sọ pé bó ṣe wà ní líìkì ló wà ní gbangba. Ẹ má jẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa fàsìkò tèmi máa tún òwe Yorùbá. Ó tún dásìkò gbàgbé tá a mọ yọjú ẹ̀. Ó ṣeé ṣe kó máa ṣe yín bá kan pé bó ṣe wà ní líìkì ló wà ní gbàǹjà. Kò sí tó ń jẹ́ gbàǹjà lásìkò yẹn. Bó ṣe wà lábàtà ló wà ní gbàǹjà àmọ́ bó ṣe wà ní líìkì ló wà ní gbangba. Nítorí pé bó ṣe wà ń kọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ló wà níta. Bá a ṣe ní lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà náà la ní náà apá àbòmí lórílẹ̀-èdè àgbáyé. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ ibi tó kàn wá. Èyí tó bá kàn yàn náà àjọ lè yàn ń kó òkú tí òjò tẹ ní òjò tọ̀fọ̀. Ẹ̀yẹn la fẹ́ mẹ́nu bà ń sìn. Lásìkò yẹn lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ lábàájẹ́ káwọn èèyàn máa rántí pé n tá à ń ránu mọ́ ẹ máa mú lo ọ̀rọ̀ nípa fífi òpin sí àwọn ọlọ́pàá dìbòlùjà EndSARS. Ìyẹn gan la gbé wá lónìí. Ó ń kọ wá lómi inú gan o. Àwọn tẹ́lẹ̀ wọn ti bọ́ tẹ̀sẹ̀ wá sọ pé ká lọ máa fún olówó ṣówó lè ra ẹ̀mí padà. Ẹ dá lóhùn ṣówó lè rẹ̀ mí padà rà bílá.
I don't think so. Even a blind man knows that Nigerians have been denied fundamental human rights. Even the cripple that has no leg knows that meaningful Nigerians have been denied fundamental human rights.
Ẹ má bínú, tẹ́ bá ṣe láǹfààní àti máa darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Ẹ máa lọ sí Babagbagede Ìmọ̀ TV lórí YouTube. Ẹ tẹ àmì subscribe. Ẹ gbádùn ẹ̀ lénìí. Ẹ lọ ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ náà ẹ rí aago kan níbẹ̀ tó ń ṣe kọ́ngó aago ìránnilétí ni olófòfó lòun ń ṣe tiẹ̀ ẹ tẹ̀ ẹ́ tó bá sì fi orí Facebook lẹ́ẹ̀tì mọ́ tẹ̀lé wa olóògbé ìkànnì ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ wa Gbàgede Ìmọ̀ with Aláwìyé Adébáyọ̀ ibẹ̀ ní kẹ́ ẹ lọ tó bá sì jẹ́ ti Instagram ní IG wa Gbàgede Ìmọ̀ _22 tàbí ìkànnì tọrọ yín léka wa Gbàgede Ìmọ̀ live@gmail.com ẹ sì lè kàn sẹ́ka ìpolówó ọjà wa lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ tẹ̀ ń rí yẹn ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ ìpè bóyá èyí lè mọ́ ní dáadáa 070 38 22 61 60 070 38 22 61 60.
Before we call it a wrap, we need to go on a short commercial break right now. Before we go, I'd like to tell you that we have 3 basic social media handles on YouTube. Babagbagede Imo is Babagbagede Imo TV is our handle on YouTube, which you need to subscribe and click on the notification bell for more updates. After clicking on the notification bell, you have this drop-down messaging options. Click on all for more of our updates. And on Facebook, Bagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Please follow and like our page and see more of our programs. And on Instagram, Bagede Imo _22. And on marketing department phone number for your event ceremony, for other placements you wanted to come and cover, 07038226160. Let's quickly run our commercial. We'll be right back to call it a wrap. With a story, we're coming back.
Categories of schools of learning are within our vicinity. Citadel of Learning are in existence today, but Calvary Group of Schools, Arepo, is one in a million. Teaching of students with suitable learning and understanding with excellence. Calvary Group of School is the best choice with a conducive teaching environment. Equipped library with basics books, certified laboratory with modern scientific equipment, conducive attractive teaching classrooms. Give it a trial as it convinces you. Admission is still in progress into these following classes: crèche, nursery, primary, junior secondary school and senior secondary school. Calvary Group of Schools is a government-approved school situated at number 1 to 5 Cavalry Avenue, Pipeline, Aripo, Obafemi Owodo Local Government Area, Ogun State. Cavalry Group of Schools mail is school@cavalrygroupofschools.com. admin@cavalrygroupofschools.com. Facebook handle @School Cavalry. Website address www.cavalrygroupofschools.com. Phone numbers 081-6433-5641 or 070-3988-4475. Cavalry Group of Schools. Trust in God, building on solid foundation.
Ilẹ̀kẹ̀ pọ̀ ń gbó kí ṣọ̀gbó tó yan kele láàyò ọ̀pọ̀ igi ní ń bẹ ní gbó ká tó fi gé ọmọ gbẹ́gbẹ̀dù ilé ìwé Calvary tí ń bẹ ní Arepo ọ̀gá ni kọ́ń láwùjọ òkúta mọ́gbà kákọ́ ọmọ ní ìmọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ ìwé tó yanrantí tí ò lábùlà àní tẹ̀gàn ní ẹ̀ ilé ìwé Calvary ní ẹjẹ́ àgbé fún o yàrá ìkówé sí tó kún fọ́fọ́ fún ojúlówó ìwé yàrá àṣedọ́rawò tó ní àwọn irinṣẹ́ ìgbàlódé tí ìmọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ bíbá yàrá ìkàwé tí ń pe ọmọ wá kàmí dánwò ńlọ́bì ìyá ọ̀kẹ́rẹ́ àyè ìgbaniwọlé ń bẹ sí àwọn yàrá ìkàwé bíi ìwé ń derí àbá òṣòfò nursery primary girama kékeré tòun girama àgbà ìjọba lù ló ń tẹ̀ gbà Calvary Group of Schools ń bẹ ní 125 Calvary Avenue Pipeline Arepo ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ Ọbáfẹ́mi Owódé ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn ìkànnì ìbánidọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ wọn rèé o @School Calvary tàbí ìkànnì tọrọ yín léka wọn www.calvarygroupofschools.com ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ kàn sí rèé 08164335641 tàbí 07039884475 Calvary Group of Schools, trust in God.
Welcome back. We appreciate you for watching and staying tuned to BGI TV, Babagbagede TV. That is where you're watching, and we're bringing it to you. And to call it a wrap, there's this last story coming from the Nigerian rapper. He took to his Instagram account to mourn the brave individuals who lost their lives while protesting against police brutality and bad governance. In his post, Faust made it clear that government has refused to do anything to punish the soldiers who carried out the killing. To our amazement, the Nigerian Police Force, Lagos State Command, has organized police presence at Lekki Tollgate and are organizing a concert to distract the people from remembering real heroes who lost their lives during the Lekki Tollgate sporadic killings. And it is a bad one that, yes, no arrest or prosecution has been done over a year now. Joseph.
Àáfàá sọ̀rọ̀ òjò kù tá a ṣe ń sọ tó ń sìn náà ni ìròyìn ẹ̀ ń jáde ẹ wò nígbà tí ọ̀kan lára àwọn nǹkan tó bá lè mẹ́nuba ó ti ẹ̀yẹ ká panu mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ìbò kan ló sọ pé a closed mouth is a closed destiny bàbá dákẹ́ tàdàwọ́ ò bá wa dákẹ́ bàbá tètè pariwo síta àgbà tí ò kẹ́hùn sọ̀rọ̀ yóò padà wá kẹtàn sáré wọ́n ní tóógèètì Lẹ́kì gangan wọ́n ti wá dá nǹkan sílẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ kì í ṣe pọ́n dá wàhálà lẹ́ o ṣùgbọ́n tí ó mọ̀ mú àwọn èèyàn máa gbójú kó mẹ́ta èwo ló tún ṣẹlẹ̀ níbi tí wọn ò fi ní rántí àyájọ́ ọjọ́ tó lágbára láàárín àwọn ọ̀dọ́ láti fi òpin sí àwọn ọlọ́pàá àdìgbòlùjà EndSARS fún tọdún yìí tí ó fi pọ́dún kan òun ni tí wọ́n tún gbé dé yìí o ó yẹ kí àwa tí àwa jẹ́ aráàlú ká ṣọ́ra wa nítorí pé ojú lalákàn fi ń ṣọ́rí ló yẹ ká fi ṣọ́gbọ́n ọgbọ́n làgbà ń sá fún màálù àgbà kan kì í sáré àgbà máa ń yẹra ni tágbà bá sá lọ fún nǹkan ayẹ kó ti ń bẹ̀rù ọmọ ká ọ̀rá máa yẹra díẹ̀ díẹ̀ ká máa wò pé ibo ni wọ́n bá yàrá já kò dẹ̀ sábùjá kan lọ́rùn ọ̀pẹ ibi téèyàn bá gòkè ibẹ̀ náà ni ó bá sọ̀kalẹ̀ àwa mọ̀ pé lọ́jọ́ kan á jà gbàgbà eléyìí la máa fi ṣe lọ lábalábí tá a wà yìí tẹ́ bá ti gbádùn ẹ tó darapọ̀ pẹ̀lú wa lójúmọ́ ọ̀la ṣùgbọ́n ẹ mọ́ bínú ó ṣe jà ìdí ẹ̀ àsìkò tá a mọ̀ ń gbé wá gangan lẹ́jẹ̀ gbádùn rẹ̀ lọ́la ojú ọjọ́ ni àbí báwo ni àwọn kan máa sọ pé kàyíbọ̀ ń tiri ẹgbọ́n báwo lọ ń tiri lọ́dọ̀ ti yín ẹ kú ojúmọ́ mọ́ ojúmọ́ ayọ̀ ojúmọ́ àlàáfíà ni fún gbogbo wa olóyè Adéolúdámilọ́lá Joseph ló kọ́ mi apẹ́tẹ́ èdè tó fáwọn èdè bóra jìgbìnì olórí ìlú àkéde sí ọ̀gbìn olóhùn ìyá pèdèpèdè báṣọ̀run gbogbo pèdèpèdè èmi ń sọ fún yín kó dìgbà kan náà.
You've been watching Ojumo Alayo, the Good Morning Talk Show from BGI TV, Babagbagede Television. I am yours faithfully. Keep up with the date tomorrow. Rabi Lalawal is my name. Have a wonderful time.